I'm never gonna get tired of that opening.
It's so
Never.
good.
It's so good.
Did you make it, or did you pay someone?
I paid someone. I paid
Nice.
someone a hefty sum. Actually, they just made the logo, but threw in the video as kind of a comp because they love me.
Yeah.
So
Wonderful.
that's gonna be John Rios out there. Look up John Rios. I can dox him,
That's
right?
right,
That's
definitely.
Yeah. I mean, if that's just his work name, I don't know. He's doxing himself.
cool.
Right?
Fair point. I should learn what his address is. Like
His address.
internet address, not his home
Oh,
address.
yeah,
I'm not
that
gonna
is
really
the
dox him.
You
on the
really
internet.
took that doxing thing really far.
Listen, maybe, but he has it coming. He deserves. What he deserves is like a love dox where everyone
Oh, okay.
comes and shows up unwanted at his home with like snacks and candies and I don't know.
Or just like someone
We're
like
inventing a whole
Venmos,
new-
like everyone just Venmos him like lots of money.
Everyone Venmo John Rios $5. He's earned it.
Which John Rios on Venmo? That's the game.
I mean, one John Rios is as good as the next is mine.
Yeah, actually, if you share a name with someone else, like the first and last name, you're actually just a hive mind. You're all the same person. You're just like a colony. So,
I didn't transition. I broke away from the hive mind.
yeah, that's what it is. Beautiful.
Now that raises the question: if you change your name, does that incorporate you into a new hive mind? Is there like a great Gestalt translating consciousness of autumns out there?
Yes.
Oh gosh, I don't know if I've met any autumns, but my name was almost Summer, so that would have been appropriate.
Yeah, I've my legal name. I've never
the party line through the Four Seasons network.
My legal name. I've never met anyone with the same exact legal name, like spelling and everything. But I've met so many non-binary Marlows where we were part of the hive mind before we even like broke away from it. So there you have it.
There's a lot of trans non-binary Ashes out there too. Yeah.
me and Ash were basic bitches, I guess.
High fives.
Can't be the only Raven, so.
I mean, it's one of those things like Raven, like Raven, I feel like is a popular name, and you would think throwing the Y in it would kind of skew those numbers. But at the same time, I imagine we all grew up as reading fantasy books. So we love putting Y's and Z's and I's in random ass places. So, who knows?
That's why I've gone with the name that I don't know any other Laras out there. I am the one, and there is nobody else who had like a gender awakening when Tomb Raider 2 came out, who's following in those particular footsteps. So I'm not worried about it. What I am worried about is Abyssal.
Hey,
because we just keep talking about hive minds and names. We don't need to play Abyssal. It's a talk show now.
It kind of is. Well, now there's going to be a hive mind in Las Vegas.
Ooh.
Oh, there's got to be now.
I mean, we didn't pick the miasmic, but we should have.
We're so close. So close.
So close. Hey, everybody. Hello out there, viewing audience. We should do quick introductions. I'm Lara. I'm the GM and one of the co-writers of Abyssal, a game which, right now, these lovely people are helping me playtest in this public environment to stress test this darn game and see if it completely collapses under its own weight. Will
Not
it?
yet.
You'll find out. Who are the rest of you? Like you over here. Have we met before?
I believe we have. I'm Ash Cheshire. I'm the other co-designer, and I am playing Finn, who is a ghoul with a little cinnamon roll heart of gold.
A heart of gold.
The heart of gold. True.
Heart of the Goa'uld. Gotcha.
Will did age. Okay, next up. My name is Raven, and today I'm using they or she pronouns. I'm playing Lashes, and I like Laura's description.
Other way.
Yeah.
Other way.
Okay, sorry,
Yes.
that's both hands. The literal biker chick from hell.
Nice.
And okay, if I can remember where we're.
Yeah.
Nice, you got it.
Hi, my name is Marlo. My pronouns are they, them, and I play Jason, who is, quite frankly, a himbo, I guess, and is haunted by a ghost, a mobster ghost named Bugsy. What was his last name?
Seagull, Bugsy
Siegel.
Seagull.
Yeah, they're friends. They're buds. They're good buds.
They love each other.
Yeah.
Nothing will ever come between them.
No,
Or will it?
Or excellent.
never. What? Jason loves Bugsy.
And Bugsy loves what Jason can do for him.
Yep.
Normally we would have a fifth member of our party in Angela, but she is unavailable today. So her character is off doing whatever the fairies get up to.
Cavorting with
I guess.
werewolves.
Cavorting with, well, yeah, nominally what she is off doing is finding
Showing
some
some
real
properties.
estate for a werewolf.
And that's
pack.
yeah, that's also what Angela's doing, weirdly enough.
She lives a more interesting life than I do.
Yeah. You know, aren't you a nighttime real estate agent? That's your night job?
I only real
werewolves.
estate agent on the weekends, and even then I don't do it very well.
Oh no.
So we're all having good fun here, but we've got a serious purpose. We got to play this damn game. So, what I'm going to do now is previously on the Covert Casino on the Unseen Strip, our motley crew of monstrous weirdos found an underground werewolf-run fight club, and one of us, not naming names, did a hellish fire punch to the leader of these wolves, knocking him clear out of the ring, and in so doing, establishing a hefty level of dominance, such that you have now acquired this kind of big subterranean space, what used to be a fallout shelter, and is going to be, if everything goes according to plan, a new casino. A fully integrated to humans and abyssals alike casino in Las Vegas's underground, a ways from the Strip proper, but still pretty damn cool. So that was your last mission, and I think it went really well. But what that takes us to now is downtime.
It's where we all take a nap for 4
Where
hours.
we all get to take just a little nippy nap.
If only.
So those of you playing or viewing who are familiar with Blades in the Dark or Forged in the Dark games are probably familiar with this sort of tri-part game structure. You have a little bit of free play, you have a more kind of mechanically constrained mission, and then you have downtime, which represents like the extended period of time between when a mission ends and when you're ready to figure out where you're going next. Time to rest, time to recover, recuperate, and time to deal with like the various crises that exist in your real life. Whether that is your human-ish existence or your kind of abyssal pull, because you got shit to do. The way we in Abyssal do downtime is a lot less mechanical and a lot less strict than the way it works in Blades in the Dark. Basically, what we are going to do is 3 little vignettes, one with each of you, as I ask you kind of what it is that you're getting up to during the next couple of days, couple of weeks, as you're sort of resting from this big excursion to the underground fight club. And based on what you decide to do, we'll kind of run through a little bit of how that goes, how it feels. If you aren't sure what it is you want to do, like in narrative, you can also tell me about what it is you want to do in mechanics. Like if you were like, hey, I got a lot of stress and I want to heal that. Or, hey, I got harm and I want to heal that. Or, hey, there's a lot of fucking heat on us and I want to reduce that. And that's totally cool. But you can also just say, hey, I want to visit a friend. Or, hey, I want to hang out with like my faction leader and see what the fuck these Darklings are up to. And that is totally okie kosher. And then at some point, I'm going to interrupt the vignette and force you to make a hard choice because I'm a monster. So,
So are we.
and so are you. We're all monsters here. Does anybody have a clear idea of what it is they feel like doing with their downtime and want to just jump into this head first?
I do have a question. So we're doing a vignette.
Yes.
Are these all taking place like around the same time, or is it like one person's could be like the day after and another person's could be like a week after, you know?
Yeah, they don't need to be simultaneous.
Okay.
Like this part of this unit of time we are treating very loosely.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a day, it's a week, it's more than a minute and less than a month, and then
Okay.
we're golden.
It's like in TV shows when they have a big cinematic night fight and then 15 minutes pass and then the sun is rising and it's just like that's not how time works, but all right.
That's how we want time to work right
Okay.
now.
Cool. Awesome.
No, I think I don't know if I took any stress last time, so that kind of narrows down my possibilities, doesn't it?
Yeah, unfortunately, I think it was Angela was the one who really got stressed out. On
Really
the last
stressed
run.
out, yeah.
Sorry, Veronica
And that's how
Cartwright.
she unwinds by showcasing real estate.
That's
making a sale.
what you got to do.
So one thing that might be interesting is there's a consult with your faction or create connections. I think there could be interesting side things going on because I am kind of in a bit of a tenuous position with the chasing diamonds, I think I called them.
The Chasing Diamonds, your hell gang.
Yep.
Okay, so you want to spend some time with them?
I think so. I don't know if maybe punching out a werewolf will impress them. Maybe the idea that we're getting a classy joint. We're gonna like scrub out the territory markers they left.
So now that sounds less like a cool hangout and a bit more like you're cleaning up dog pee in an underground fallout shelter. But
Pay someone to do it? I don't know. Who's got the cash?
I mean, Jason is a cook at the back of a takeout Chinese restaurant, so not him.
Okay. Oof. Could always maybe some shady deal. We could always make like I don't want to just whack some poor broom pusher over the head and throw him down in there. No, we'll work something out.
Did they leave a lot behind? Like, are there blankets, pillows, clothes?
yeah,
this and
there's a
that
bunch
maybe-
of junk left behind.
Because I was already kind of thinking that Finn might be looking at trying to clean this up so that they can stay here, since Finn doesn't really have very many safe, comfortable underground places to be when it gets even more unbearably light up there, and was already planning on possibly getting in touch with some of the Darklings to see if they wanted to maybe come in and take a bunch of this stuff and, use it for nests elsewhere underground.
Oh, interesting. Okay, so it seems like both of you have kind of a let's clean up this place on different angles. Get rid of the junk and actually figure out a way to get this place tidied up.
Because smelling like dog pee is not going to be a problem for the Darklings. In fact, if it's werewolf territory scent markings, they might prefer that because that might just sort of act as like how humans like to put out citronella candles to keep mosquitoes away. Might be kind of like that,
Nice.
werewolf repellent.
All right. I like this. I think we can totally do both of you doing a variation on let's clean up. I think it kind of, to me personally, it sort of makes more sense to hit up Finn first to see if we can clear the junk away, and then see if Lashes can get this place like looking spick and span. Lashes and the chasing diamonds can get the place looking nice. Does that work for everybody?
Yeah, that sounds
Cool. Then Finn, hey bud.
Hi.
Hey Finn. Hi.
Hello.
So
Look how you talk to Finn like he's a skittish dog. They're a skittish dog.
He kind of
Hello,
is,
buddy.
isn't he?
hey.
Yeah, they are a little bit.
Hey little Finster. So Finn, I'm gonna say, like, I'm just gonna I'll give you this for free because I love you, my beautiful cinnamon roll Finn. In your like early hours of just poking around this space, you do find that in like one of the what must originally have been a like a bathroom space, part of a wall has been knocked down through which someone with sufficiently rubbery bones could probably wriggle into the Las Vegas sewers. The area itself is like gross, super gross.
Sure.
But it's an area that gets you into where Darklings congregate. So, congrats.
Hooray.
So what do you do? Like, what do you do to try and get the other Darklings into this business?
I think I will, because I can see super well even in pitch blackness. I think I might grab a few of the things that I think would be nicer or more tempting, but I have more of, like a decent blanket or a nice little sharp pointy thing or whatever, and just rubber my way through and start looking around and start making the little weird noises that we make just to kind of like let each other know that we're around a corner or something, because we're a skittish sort.
Do they want some? Do they want some chicken from the Lucky Fortune? Because Jason would be happy to provide them with that to get their friends in.
Oh wow, yeah, absolutely.
Okay, yeah, I'm sure Jason.
If I had some slightly past its prime raw chicken.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah.
Blanket in one hand, chicken in the other, down into adventure.
And a bag of raw meat kind of does my job for me, really. If I just crack that open, I'm going to have their attention very quickly. So,
all right.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go for a little kind of like prowl through the sewers out away from that entrance a little bit and see if I can get some attention, and then show them and say, "Come, more treasures this way."
Okay. So yeah, you prowl through these sewers. Like as you knew from last time, there's kind of a Darkling taboo of getting too close to this area because some Darklings have gotten around here. But you do eventually hear that familiar skittering creak of your kin.
Family.
And they do eventually sort of come around a corner, nose first, sniffing at that chicken. And one of them, who you are familiar with, do they like? Okay, Underground. Do these Darklings have a name? Like, do you all have names for one another, or
yes.
what?
Yes, my Darkling name is Trokar.
Trokar.
Yes.
Okay. So kind of write this down and make sure to not forget it immediately. So a Darkling who you are, vaguely familiar with, someone who you have been face deep in a corpse with before, comes up and sniffs at you suspiciously and says, "Trokar."
Yes.
Trokar.
Yes.
What are you doing coming from the Forbidden Conduit?
Oh, bad things there are all gone. All gone. Trokar and Trokar's friends scared them away. And now,
Bad things never go away, Trokar.
well, they went away from there. Have chicken.
They're so cute.
This Darkling, who I'm gonna call fucking Umbra,
Nice.
sort of big old fingers reach to the chicken and start pulling apart its chickeny meats, and go full Cookie Monster on that. And sort of nods appreciatively. Chicken. Good.
Yes, yes. And good blankets, good pillow, already smell of scary things, keep other things away. Here, take.
He grabs the blanket and gives it a sniff and just recoils instinctively.
Keep
Scary.
nests safe, yes?
We'll take. There's more?
Yes, yes. I will leave trail of chicken parts. You can follow them, and I will bring more treasures out. Too light inside, very bright, very bright. But I will bring more treasures outside.
No, don't Trokar, don't leave. Don't. There's a meeting.
A meeting? Ooh.
I don't know why I leaned closer to my microphone to nod.
Close to nod.
Meeting with Gilchrist.
Oh. What Gilchrist wants?
Gilchrist says he has a plan.
Plan for what?
Plan for us, plan for Darklings.
Oh, Darkling's plan.
Darkling's plan. You will want to hear plan. You will want to be part of plan, yes? For Darklings, for us.
Oh, but well, when is this meeting?
Meeting is when everyone is there. Meeting is starting soon. We don't have fucking watches.
Darkling Standard Time.
Darkling Standard Time.
Yeah.
Meeting is soon. Meeting is big. All the Darklings in the city. All of us coming together to hear Gilchrist talk.
Where
Gilchrist, his plan. And the Darkling sort of rattles off a long series of directions that definitely make sense if you understand the sewers of Las
Totally
Vegas.
makes
That'll take you to like what is kind of the biggest, probably at one point there was like a water treatment plant that got shut down, and now there's a big empty pool where sometimes Darklings can congregate in and around
the
there.
Darkling boardroom. Yes.
The Darkling boardroom.
And now
Yes.
Vegas tap water is just Mountain Dew.
And Mountain Dew is just Darkling urine.
Oh,
What have I been drinking?
That is canon.
that's why it tastes so good.
What? That's the good stuff. So, Trokar, ignore Forbidden Zone. We don't need that right now. We need to have our meeting.
You go ahead, and Trokar will decide later. I have some business to attend to.
Business in the light. Business
Yes.
with non-Darklings.
Yes.
Gilchrist will not like this.
Then don't tell Gilchrist.
Gilchrist knows all of us. Gilchrist will know you are not there.
True.
Umbra will not make you come. Umbra is not forcing hand of Trokar.
And I appreciate that.
You
Very
can pile up blankets. We will appreciate it. We like, well, I mean, not like smell, but we'll get used to smell, and it will keep creatures at bay.
So still yes on Chicken Parts Road.
Still yes on chicken parts. Still yes on pea blankets. But Gilchrist is not going to be happy.
Well, I will try to get there.
And then Umbra hightails it down the sewer with their piss blanket.
with their nice new blanket, and
Finn just rejected their sewer con invite.
Yeah. So Finn, is this a legit rejection? So Gilchrist, in case you do not know, I mean, you, Finn, know, but you, Ash, may not, and you others may not, is effectively the leader of the Darklings. James Gilchrist has been living under the city for, gosh, as long as Las Vegas has existed. It seems that he has been a Darkling for something like 100 years. And was here before Vegas was here, and is here now. So as far as horrible underground monsters go, he's got a lot of sway. You're gonna ignore him?
I mean, Finn did agree with themselves that after they'd been pulled into the light, that they would not abandon their new allies and return to the dark. And I think Finn is taking that fairly literally right now, where thinking that, if I go and attend one of the Darkling board meetings, then I'm definitely going to end up volunteering to do something. I know how I am, and then it's just one thing after another, and the next thing you know, you haven't seen the light in 3 years, and it's so easy. It's
Okay.
so easy.
You know what? I support this plan. So instead of doing this, you spend some time pulling of this
stuff out of the anything that seems
junk.
Salvageable by Darkling standards, which is more generous than most in terms of what can be reduced, reused, and recycled.
All right. I mean, I will say, I think this probably takes you, honestly, it's not all that long. There isn't too much of it, but your only access to the sewers is pretty small. So it's a couple hours of grabbing stuff, moving stuff, pulling it out. And then, at some point, I think once you find that you have gotten rid of all of this Darkling salvageable stuff and, rested for a while, hung out in your new cool underground casino, you hear a noise coming from that sewer entrance. And if you go to explore it, you will hear the sort of sound of retreating Darklings in the darkness with the blankets gone. And in their place... Oh, wait, did you put some extra chicken down there as well?
I did. I left all the chicken, yeah.
Wow, beautiful. And so in the place, there are definitely some gnawed up chicken bones. But there is also, for you, a pile of coins. Just a pile of coins, stuff that has slipped through various cracks and gutters.
Nice.
And when I say coins, I mean literal American currency, but also shiny pebbles and
Right.
bus tokens and casino chips in a nice tidy pile. With the message being clear, which is this is human shit, and this is kind of what we think you want.
Yep.
But you can take it. You have money now. Congratulations.
Yes. I made us some money. Finn is happily pushing all of this treasure back into the casino through the little crack in the bathroom wall.
They're like that little Chuck E. Cheese, like a game where it's like the sliding shelf where you're like pushing the tokens off and like trying to. That's what I think
Totally.
Finn is doing.
Totally. Go in. And you can hear like a little happy like chirping, skittering sounds from Finn as they're like gathering up the money that they made, and I'm just so proud.
All right, congratulations. You can mark money on your character sheet if you so desire. Hello audience and players. In this game, money is treated as a binary. You do not have an amount of money. You either have extra money or you do not have extra money, with the sort of assumption being, the sort of like fucking hand wave being that if your narrative lifestyle is very extravagant, then it means that you need more money to get the things that you want, and it costs more money to like maintain your lifestyle, and your access to money is more like readily observed. So it's harder to have money. You don't get extra money. You just are able to scrape some together. It's just a bigger sum. Whereas if you are a fucking ghoul, then a bunch of loose casino chips are a fortune to you.
This is money now.
It all bucks out. Especially for Finn, who is as rich as they will ever be. Hey, Lashes. So, you know, over the last day or so, Finn has done what was arguably the grossest job of getting getting the pee corner clean.
Was that the bedroom and the bathroom?
It's a bedroom, it's a bathroom, it's a show of dominance room. It's a lot of room.
Wow, really? Like they didn't need to make it like a studio apartment, but they sure did.
Sure did. Lashes, you said that you want to get the Chastened Diamonds to clean this space up?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's going to be a bit of a hard sell, but, you know, maybe if we get them a little emotionally invested, and then they can be physically and financially invested.
We also have warm beers that we could probably put in a fridge.
Those are emotionally investing, yes.
That would be a step in a positive direction, yes. Beer in the fridge. Or, you know, if we're going to drink something room temperature, might as well not come out of a damn can. You know, this is one of those, you know, large bottles. Classy.
Because this is a classy place for classy people.
Gonna be. Got big plans.
So, out of curiosity, just to like make sure we are on the same page, you and I, the Chastened Diamonds, is that just like the motorcycle gang part of your demon worshipping cult, or is there an external part of that that's like, hey, we're the ones who are doing cult business while the motorcyclers are off motorcycling, if that makes sense?
Yeah, that's a good question. I think I like the idea of there being maybe like a bigger part of the actual whole demon worshipping cult people. So yeah, so that means that, you know, even if I'm the alpha of the diamonds, that doesn't necessarily mean I'm running the whole dang city from, you know, it's still going to be that that grimy broad from the other side of the tracks.
That makes sense. Because like one thing you definitely do know is there are multiple demon worshipping cells here, because there is a hellmouth of energy somewhere under Vegas. And like the biggest and grandest of them is the Grey Church, led by Simon LaGuffria, but sounds like you're not directly associated with them. You're kind of you're a cult on the move. You got maybe members out there doing hellmouth research, but you also got just bikers causing chaos in the city. Is this what I'm getting from you?
Yeah, you got to get out. You got to you know, bust some heads to make an omelet.
Gotta bust some omelets to get head. Fuck.
Excuse me.
I don't know.
I'd say you're talking my language, but I think that was a mistake.
That's how Jason gets. Never mind. I'm not.
Oh. So you want to get your gang members, your gang/cult members, emotionally invested in cleaning up this this place. How do you do that? What is your method?
Okay.
Lashes.
All right.
Is it just promising them beer? Because I don't know if that's going to be quite enough for these hooligans.
Nah, it's gonna sound pretty mad. They can get something they can't get on any damn store that they knock over. Okay. How about? Ooh, we have a race. Yeah, so we make it interesting. Okay, so maybe a couple of drags, maybe a couple rallies. Losers get some of the more less unsavory. They got to do the grunt work, and the others will be doing things like figure out who runs the roulette table. Who's going to work the front door, the back door. Yeah, so we're going to do a division of labor. Yeah,
I
and
think this
we're
is
gonna decide it with a race.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Here is a question for you. Like, you're participating in this race, aren't you?
Oh, hell yeah! Got to show them I'm willing to put up.
Cool, love it. So I think we're gonna sort of zoom in. It's midnight. A bunch of motorcycles are lined up on Hawthorne Street.
I like Hawthorne. Yeah.
Hawthorne. And I should have like a map of Vegas or something. I don't. I'm just making it up. Everybody, I'm just making it up. This is how this works. It's a game.
Wait, none of this is real?
None of this is real.
Oh my god, my immersion ruined.
You're on Hawthorne Street. And so you're on your bike, your chopper, I guess. As are a bunch
Tigress.
of the Tigress?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, you do. Who's your most like trusted number 2, second in command? The like, if you need a job done that someone's gonna fuck up, but only a little bit, who do you call?
Maybe not Grizzly. I thought of him as more of like he won't fuck it up, but he won't get it done neither. Let's see.
Your boy Jason. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh,
I'm just kidding.
we're gonna get you on a chopper. We're gonna get you on a chopper one of these days. Yeah. You know what? But I like that idea. We're gonna name him Robert. He don't got no biker name. He's just Robert.
Okay. So you are on your chopper. You're getting ready to do this business. Robert is not a part of this particular race, which is why he's going to be like waving the starting flag. But he comes up to you before the race is scheduled to start, and he's sort of, while everyone else is looking over their bikes, they're doing last minute fine tunings and sort of pounding beers and waving asses at each other. Robert comes up to you and is like, "Hey, Lashes."
Oh, well, what's up? Hey.
I just wanted to come and see what you're doing with your part of the race. Are you gonna be like, how do I want to put this? You want me to make sure you win this one? Like, you want a little help, bud?
Tempting. Oof. We're all about temptation, ain't we? But no. I don't mind a little grunt work if it proves anything. So let's say, ooh, you know what? Can we do the opposite? Can we like make it a little harder just so I can like show that I am that they can't? Yeah, yeah. See, yeah. So they don't try to cheat me. I'll cheat myself. I'll make it harder. Can we do that? One hand behind
Really?
my back, sort of deal. And she's still scratching at her damn horns, I think.
Oh yeah, they're definitely still there. They look super cool, but also super dangerous. Well, I mean, I guess I just thought that you'd want to like make sure you came in first place so that you still seem like the most potent and powerful. But of course, you could do that if you was purposefully sabotaged too. That's totally 100% expected. Um, I worry that if you did something like that and it didn't work,
Yeah,
you might
yeah.
look like a little foolish
I
to
might.
not to me because I'm team
Uh-huh.
team chasing diamonds all the way. My Dark Lord, but the rest of the guys might think it might look a little silly. So
Like I
you
should be
you sure
back
you
up.
want to do that?
Ugh.
But I guess
Okay.
if you did it, you'd look twice as impressive. So it's kind of a big, kind of a you sort of made a big risk reward for yourself here.
Tell me about it. Yeah, that you always got a way of putting it, don't you? Uh,
That's why you like me. I got the good words.
you do, like a soul of a poet. Uh, you know what I did? Uh, you know, I can't cheat if unless it's like life or death. I can cheat at a crap table. I could cheat in a bar fight. Not here, not now. No, I'm going to just. I'm gonna. Whatever it's called when you know you crawl through the mud and come out the other side just to show you could or something. Gonna do some crazy messed up crap, and hopefully I don't look too bad. Maybe I will. That'll set me up for a comeback. Cinderella thing. I don't know. I'm not thinking this through too much. I got a lot on my mind.
That's okay. You don't need to think it through too much. You're the best at whatever you do, Lashes.
I'm gonna prove you right. Hopefully today.
Love it. So you want to get sabotaged? You want to get
Yeah.
like
So maybe like something like can we set up like a firecracker or something that goes off in front of me so it looks like someone's trying to set me up, or I don't know, can I have like my part of my bike just catch on fire and it'll be really cool.
oh yeah. No, that's super cool. Like Rob is totally in favor of. Yeah, no, we should set your bike on fire before you start, because A, that'll look cool as hell, and B, if you can win the fight with a bike that's on fire, you'll look cool as hell.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, Tiger Baby. I'll make sure that you're taken care of after this. New forks and everything.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Love it, love it, love it. We're gonna need to do some rolling. Uh this is gonna be a fortune roll.
Oh yeah.
Steer would nominally be the skill for like driving and things.
For a bike, I ain't great with the steering, but
Yeah, it's okay. And like, since yours on fire, I'm tempted to say you get one fewer dice. So that puts you at a 0. Unless you can think of some justification for an additional die, something that is working in your favor.
working in my favor. What would be good? What would be good? You know what? Maybe there's some kind of what's going to be delivering at this time of day? Something where there's like big trucks or a lot of cars that kind of come through, and so I know I how to cut through and duck and weave through some nasty, some wicked traffic, or like in the movies where they knock over some poor SOB's stand full of melons, and because it's like, oh, beep beep, I'm coming through.
I'm coming through when I'm on fire, so you better
Yeah.
bet out of my way.
Heck
What if you
yeah.
like crash through like a cargo truck that's shipping alcohol, and you like bust out, like they explode, and then your flames go like whoosh, even bigger when you like break all the alcohol that's in the trucks.
I hope I don't explode, but everything else about that.
That
Is
is
Lashes fireproof?
So that almost sounds like the foundation of like a devil's bargain.
Can we put that somewhere? Like,
you know, like if you're willing to take a harm in exchange for 2 more dice, maker of dark deals, I'll give you this devil's bargain.
oh, mess me up. What am I?
All right, congratulations. Your on fire nest is gonna blow some shit up. You're gonna take 1 harm, whichever one you feel is the most appropriate. You got bloody, impatient, or enraged.
I'm saving bloody for blood magic, so
Okay,
try enraged.
cool. I guess that brings you up to 2 dice. Give them a roll, and we will see how this goes.
Okay. All right, here we go. It's a 6 and a 5. Let's see. Do I?
Yeah, yay!
You can't
Hell
see them.
yes.
Hell
6.
yeah.
I mean, I trusted you, but I appreciated seeing it.
I was like, well, we kept rolling 5s and 6s last time. It was uncanny.
I mean, there's only 6 sides on these dice. Like, you know, it's not like it's not like a crazy.
I'm sorry, yours only have 6 sides. You're supposed to be rolling d20s. What the
Oh
hell?
shit!
You still got the 6s though.
Okay, yeah, you got a 6. You nailed this fucker. So congratulations. This race, this is a race across the entirety of the city. And you are on fire the whole time. So there is definitely a moment where, like, you know, the strip is as quiet as the strip ever is, which is not particularly quiet, when suddenly there is a big roaring of motorcycles and like the whole pack careens around a curve. You first, in the lead, flames just sort of licking off of you in either direction. And yeah, you definitely like ever so slightly misjudge the turn and go kind of out of control onto the sidewalk where a bunch of partiers are drinking heavily, some very strong cocktails. They flee, they throw their drinks at you in a vain hope of stopping you, and suddenly
Drinking
you are
yeah, just
lit up.
flipping them off, even as she's like literally soaked and covered in broken glass.
And you know, the rage that comes off of this moment is enough to give you the impetus to finish out this race. And yeah, you come through in an easy first place. Congratulations.
I can't even beat this fire out with my jacket. My jacket's got covered in booze. Alcohol abuse.
Just the other bikers are like running over to try to help you, and they're like throwing their drinks onto your motorcycle, but they're drinking beer, so it's just like, shit, we weren't thinking.
I'm sorry, baby. Oh, get beat this out with, I don't know, something. I'm so stupid.
No, it was a good move. It was a good move, Lashes. You done great.
Talk me out of it next time, brother.
So yeah, congratulations. You did not cheat. You kept the respect of Rob and the rest of these chumpos. And you kicked absolute ass. So I am gonna say that one thing you get is that the Chasing Diamonds are fucking. They are all in because their leader proved herself well. So like, their disposition is definitely going up. They've always been on your side, but they are now up to positive disposition. They love you. They're gonna do anything for you. And I think I feel like there should be something more than that because this is some quality. I'm gonna say I'm gonna start a little project because I think in my mind the way this works is like I don't think that your gang like originally saw the point in this whole casino endeavor. They're going along with it because you're doing it, but now they are in it, and they are in it to make this place look fucking good. So they are not just cleaning this place up. They are not just building it into a casino shape. They're like, well, shit, I guess we're going to take this thing seriously. Should we start putting in that waterfall on the stairs? They're saying to one another.
That one, yeah.
And
Yes.
so like they're working on it, and you can help them with it if you so desire, or after a mission or two they're going to finish it up, and like the casino is going to be not just sufficient, it is going to be nice. You have upgraded the quality of this casino, which you should figure out a name for at some point.
Ooh, yeah. I'll have to consult with my business associates because I call it brimstone, but only I like the smell of that.
All right.
I like to imagine while you guys were like racing on the strip, Jason was like throwing out the trash, and he just like sees you like drive by like while on fire. Is like lashes.
Well, what's funnier if you only see like that streak of fire? If you're like, "Hey, song, looking good."
All right, be safe.
Have fun. Speaking of Jason, what are you and your good friend Bugsy? What are you up to
Best
in this?
friend.
Well, co-workers.
Okay, I mean, you could be best friends with your Okay, well, I mean, I say that, but I actually don't know because I've not really had a job. I guess, okay, out of character, did we ever decide what our next step was in the overarching plan? Okay, we only had like the first step figured out.
We only had the first step figured out.
Okay.
This is now like, what are you doing with your spare time after this first step?
Yeah, I was trying to figure out if like maybe he could help with like the next part, but if we don't know what's going on, then I guess I was actually wondering, because everyone else is doing like faction stuff. I was actually kind of wondering, is there anything I could do to like help Bugsy? Like, does Bugsy have something he has in mind to like try to, I don't know, move on to the next life? Or is his whole thing just like vaguely helping me help other people, and then we try to kind of work with that? Does he have something he wants that I could help him with?
Ooh. This is a good question.
Throwing you a curveball.
Yeah, making things hard for me. How dare you? I love it. So yeah, like obviously it's easy to find Bugsy. He's always within 6 feet of you.
Mm-hmm. He'd be great in COVID times, you know.
Well, ghosts can't carry COVID.
Oh, even better.
It's haven't you read the book?
Oh yeah, there's a very specific line there. Oh, interesting. Weird I missed that.
So yeah, Bugsy is within 6 feet of you at all times. I really am gonna play pay special attention to this comment because Jason is extremely. I wouldn't describe Jason as upsettingly cute. Jason is just the perfect amount of cute, and I love him forever.
Finn is the one that's upsettingly cute because they are a beautiful bean.
Listen, you're all very cute in your own very, very distinct ways.
Thank you. I was going to say Lashes is just upsetting, but
So yeah, so like perhaps sometime after the Chase and Diamonds have started their big mopping part of this expedition, because there's a lot of stains that need a lot of mopping to get out. The grunt work doers are doing their grunt work, and you have some time to spare, Jason. And Bugsy is, of course, there, minding his own business.
It's hard to do when we're right there. I like to imagine Jason is catering this endeavor, but also probably helping clean up some stains. Yeah, I think he wants to be friends with Bugsy, so maybe he is trying. Maybe he tries a little too hard to be like friends with Bugsy, but also one of his things is like he'll help any ghost that needs to pass on and stuff like that. And then Bugsy is a ghost he's hung out with that he's like never really figured that out for, I guess. Or maybe if they've talked about it a little bit, they've never really gotten into too much detail. So I guess he'd walk over to wherever Bugsy is. What does Bugsy do when he's just like vibing like on his own?
He probably like floats with his hands in his pockets in a really
looking like a cool guy.
looking like cool. Like he looks like he's leaning against a wall, even though there is no wall and he cannot lean against them, and he's floating, but he is still in the leaning against the wall posture.
Uh-huh.
In fact, you know what? He probably also like has a cigarette that when he is just relaxing, it appears and he can smoke it. And then as soon as he is in a conversation, it just sort of disappears as it doesn't really exist. It's just a projection of his sort of mental self-conception as a cool guy who leans against the wall and smokes.
So it's like even better because no one can see him except for, I guess, other ghosts and Jason. So it's like, who are you doing this for, Bugsy? I'm doing it
for you.
Wow. So Jason would head over to Bugsy and be like, hey there, boss. How's your day been going?
Well, it's been kind of a slow one. We've been in here all day. Feels like we could go out and, help some spirits, do our sort of earthly mission to make the world a better place and help everybody pass on,
Yeah, I mean, I kind of consider contributing to the casino also my earthly mission, because we need a casino with a waterfall and some glass stairwells. But honestly, that is something we're kind of working towards, I guess. So and he would like glance at the others who are just kind of sweeping or cleaning up and be like, let's leave. I'm bored.
well, we got this song. Thanks for the Kung Pao beef.
Yep, you got it.
Chicken.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. The chicken with the no sauce and no heat.
I mean, I give them sauce on the side. I don't know if they've used it yet ever, but it's there as an option.
It's never been touched.
Okay, well, Jason's gonna keep doing it. Maybe one day, Finn, they'll want to try it.
Someday.
Yeah, someday, maybe.
Hope springs eternal.
Yeah. I mean, did you have a place you wanted to hit up, or what you got in mind, boss?
Well, since you mention it, I actually we do have a bit of a problem, a bit of a mission close to home, so to speak.
Why did you say problem like that? Because that I don't know if that means it's a big problem or it's not a problem, and you're just saying it's a problem.
No, listen. Hey, can you take us to the Can you take us to the bathroom?
Yeah,
Not
I
the
oh,
good bathroom, the one with the missing wall. The one that
okay.
Finn comes in and out through.
All right. Yeah. You know I'm not good with like subtext, right? So you need to kind of explain things to me. But yeah, I can. Yeah, sure. Let's head to the bathroom with the hole in the wall. I just I set down my broom against the wall, say my goodbyes, wave, and I head to the hole in the wall bathroom with a hole in the wall.
Um. Okay, so yeah, you, Jason, have seen Finn coming in and out of this bathroom many times, carrying piss-soaked blankets.
Does he use the
Or
bathroom? Do they use the bathroom rather?
who knows with ghouls, you know? Um,
do they also have what rubbery bladders?
everybody's crazy about rubbery bladders.
Oh boy.
And speaking of rubbery bones, like you haven't really used this bathroom before, Jason, but as soon as you go in here, you get that distinct sense that you get when there are specters about.
In the bathroom?
In the bathroom.
Are these like weird pervert ghosts, Bugsy? there's
No, it's well, maybe.
I mean, they're coming in through a hole in the wall bathroom and just like hanging out. Like who just hangs out in a bathroom to do what? To do what?
As if in answer to your question, a spirit comes through the wall where that hole is, bent as if it is squeezing through this very narrow space. And you are confronted with the ghost of a Darkling.
Oh, is that allowed?
Evident, like you have not seen this before. This is 100% the first time you have seen a thing like this before, but it is, and like you probably have not met the true like actual underground deep Darklings before. You know, right. Finn, they're kind of weird looking and they do like eating flesh and they do not like the sun. But
same.
This particular spirit, albeit a little kind of out of focus, a little kind of glitchy in its appearance, is scrawnier and paler with eyes that are like have increased to an almost inhuman size.
Okay.
And it sort of gazes around the room.
All right.
Confused and lost and sad.
Oh no.
Just the way of spirits who don't know what is going on.
Okay.
And Bugsy sidles up to you and says, "Yeah, but I think this here is one of the Darklings, what was killed by the werewolves who used to run this joint. Seems like squeezed through the wall and got
right,
and needs to know how to get out of here. He needs to finish up his unfinished business or whatever.
And
that's what we're here to do.
Yeah. And by out of here, I'm assuming you mean not through the hole, not back through the hole in the wall, but like to the waterfall in the sky.
Yeah, to leave this mortal plane the way that I've been craving to do for literally 50 years.
Yeah, yes. Well, hey, we'll get you out there, boss. We'll get you up to the big waterfall in the sky or whatever house you want. So yeah, Jason would go up to the Darkling spirit. I guess depending on how high they stand, he might need to like kind of bend over, crouch down to get like on the eye level.
Yeah, it's probably in like crouch down position all the time.
Okay, yeah. And he'd be like, hey there, buddy. My name's Jason. You're a ghost.
The Darkling like hisses and
yeah. Do you speak language? Well, my language. Yeah.
Language.
Yeah. Oh no, that's good. That's great. I can start hissing. Maybe. Do you want? Would that be better? Like, hey, how's it going, buddy? Oh God, don't know how people do that. That's like yeah. Sorry, I'm gonna have to speak language.
Very, very offensive to Darkling culture.
Oh, I am so sorry. Oh, you know what? That's a good point. I really should have consulted with Finn before doing anything like that. I apologize. You want some? Oh, I don't. Do you eat chicken? I don't know. Maybe if I could find a ghost chicken.
And like the Darkling starts talking and then gets really confused as it finds that it's saying not hungry.
Okay.
Like it's the first time it said those particular words in that particular combination. What? Not hungry? What?
Yeah. Yeah.
Not hungry.
Yes. Do you know where you are or what happened to you?
And the Darkling sort of looks around, confused, and says, "Looking for food, found beasts."
Yeah. Yeah. So you kind of made in a timely end there. This bathroom was kind of preoccupied with some not very nice dog people, and I'm gonna take a guess that they probably killed you, which I know is probably kind of a surprise.
Yes.
Which I'm sorry about, because no one wants to go out like that. If I ever went out, it'd be in my bed, or maybe doing something really cool like building a waterfall.
Why still here?
Yeah, I guess you got some unfinished business, but I do you know what that might be? Is there something you wanted? I mean, I'm guessing you said you were looking for food, but you're not hungry. We're in a bathroom. Could it be bathroom related? I don't want to make any assumptions. Some folks have asked me to do some weird stuff for them, but and I just want you to know this is a safe space. I will help you do whatever it is you need to do. He just looks over at Bugsy and like nods and is like
and Bugsy's like, you're doing great. Let's really concentrate on the more nebulous concept of unfinished business and try to make it don't make it horny if we can avoid it.
I mean, were you thinking of something horny? Because I wasn't thinking of something horny, but you know what? We'll have this conversation later, Bugsy. That's not right now, okay? Not in front of a guest.
And the Darkling looks at Bugsy, looks at you, and sort of appears to be thinking really intensely hard for a little while. And says,
I don't like that laugh.
Says, unfinished business. I need to say goodbye.
Okay.
Can you take me?
Take you where?
Home.
Okay. Yeah, no, definitely. Where's your home? And
the Darkling sort of does this thing where it like he's trying to think of the words and it can't come up with them, so it just sort of waves his hands in the air for a while. Like,
Can you lead me? If you don't have to describe it, if you can just, I guess, lead me there, take me there, and I could help you out with that, I guess. Can Jason be like possessed by ghosts or anything? Like, I mean, like I
you
know, like
super can, yeah.
okay, all right, yeah, no, absolutely, I can help you with that. And then out of character, how much about Darkling culture would I have gleaned from being friends with Finn? Like, would I have known, like, Darklings probably aren't super keen on just like a random human boy, not boy, but man. He's a man. he's boy like, he's boyish, human man, just like walking into their lair. Would
Yeah, like definitely from your time with Finn, just with the conversations that you have had, you'll definitely know that no, Darklings are pretty skittish. They do not like people showing up. They're not like violent as a rule, but they do eat humans, and if you are in their territory, they will outnumber you. So like,
yeah. I think Jason would ask the ghost then. So I can definitely help you with saying goodbye. I don't know too much about Darklings as demonstrated earlier when I was very offensive, which I apologize for again. But I do have a Darkling friend. Would it be smart to bring them with me so that I am not immediately mauled to death before I can help you?
Smart, yeah, smart.
That's the first time anyone's ever said that to me. It's a good day. Yeah, right. I mean, I guess where is Finn? Would Finn kind of be in the lair with us?
I don't know, Finn.
Oh, Finn is sitting somewhere in a darker corner of the main part of the casino, happily sorting their money, finding out how many of Chip's money, how many of laundry tokens money, and bus tokens money. Oh,
some Pringles.
All right, yeah, no, Finn can accompany you on this particular endeavor if they are willing to.
Yeah, I think as soon as you say ghost Darkling to Finn, Finn's going to be very intrigued.
Nice. Okay, I don't think there's anything I can do to help Finn see the ghost person, right?
I don't believe so.
Okay. So yeah. Finn will just have to take my word for it. Actually, I guess Jason would ask, like, what's your name? If I'm gonna be helping you out. Like I said, my name's Jason, and that's Bugsy. We're work best friend husbands. So what's your name? Lecto. Okay, nice to meet you. Put her there. Just work. Shake hands. Do you shake hands?
He has no idea what to do with your hand.
Okay. High. No. All right. Okay.
Like he considers gnawing on it. That's not right.
I mean, if it's like a gentle little nibble, that's fine. Just keep my hand there, in good form to use it for things. Yeah. So yeah. Jason would have asked. Would have explained the whole thing to Finn and asked them to accompany Jason and Bugsy and Lecto. So, and then yeah, I guess
fucking Lashes can come along too if she wants.
Lashes, you want to come? You want to bring Rob?
No, I think Rob doesn't need to puke from the crap smell.
He pukes from crap. Well, what's he do when he needs to take a shit? Like.
He doesn't take a bath in it. Gosh, okay. It's not you. It's everything. So it's you inclusive. But okay, yes, I would like to make sure that if anything messes us up, it's going to be, well, no, it won't be me. No, I like you. Okay. And I like Finny. Okay. Yeah, because I've always wondered, are they all like you, or are they all like different shapes and sizes, like
Okay,
dogs?
hold on, Lash. I learned a very important lesson in respecting people's cultures. I don't think you can stereotype people like that, and with just like the little bit of knowledge that we have, we only know Finn, who is they're wonderful. So
Oh,
yeah.
that's
So,
nice.
but no, it's important to go explore other cultures, I think. So I think you have your head in the right mindset, but
Oh well, that's very generous of you to say. She, I don't mean to put a wrench in things, but like Lash is like barely containing the rage of being talked down to, even though you're right.
Jason just like glances at Bugsy and just like, I think she's being sarcastic.
Oh, geez, you think so?
Those are the sarcasm eyes. Once again, not good at subtext, but I'm pretty sure that's what those are. I'm just really stepping on landmines today. I really need to. All right. Well, if everyone's ready to go, we should hop to it. Lecto's not getting any less dead, more moved on.
Lecto?
Yeah, they're
Is that a girl's name?
No, what? I mean what? Open-mindedness. Lashes, come on.
Lecto is girl.
Oh. I'm just gonna walk off. Jason's gonna walk off.
Does Finn recognize the name Lecto?
You know what? Make a fortune roll. Just two dice. For one for regular one, and then one because you're an underground dweller.
I got a 6.
You gotta fucking. Why is everyone getting 6s? Yes, you do recognize the name Lecto. This is not somebody who you knew personally. Except in the sense that you kind of knew everybody in the big hovering swarm. But it is someone who is a respected member of Darkling society. She was a true Darkling, a born underground Darkling, which earns a certain measure of respect. Whether that's good or not is up to your personal determination. And you do happen to know she had a family.
Out of character, I thought you said he earlier, referring to Lecto. That's why I said that. But
I may have. I don't
It's a
remember.
clear joke, but if you're gonna roll with it,
it is very funny that Jason just keeps making these social missteps repeatedly. So we're just gonna roll with that. He's still learning.
Lecto is gender fluid as fuck.
Very, very. I respect that. I love it. Love that for you, Lecto.
You have very, very broad ideas about gender. In the
I was going to ask that out of character, but
you mean that I know that Lecto had, because they're a pure Darkling, so they have a Darkling family.
They have a Darkling family, yes.
Right. Okay. All right.
Oh my God, rubbery gender. Everybody's crazy about rubbery gender.
The gender, the gender goes squee squee squee.
Oh my God, just get into the sewers already.
We're going. I'm going. Jason's going.
As we're following along, I think Finn is probably trying to have a mediated conversation with Lecto through Jason, but Finn's like, so. Can Lecto hear me if I just talk?
Actually, can Ghost hear?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, she can hear you.
Oh, hello, Lecto.
Hello.
She says hi. Well, hello. Sorry, she says hello.
Ask Lecto if she knew anything about Plan for the Darklings.
I mean, she can hear you.
Lecto, honored, respected, pure Darkling Lecto. There was, and then Finn will kind of tell a little bit about what they heard from Umbra
Oh, interesting.
in sort of like veiled terms. Like Finn's going to use like a lot of slang terms, but try to find out like if Lecto knows anything about this, being kind of a high positioned member of the Darkling family.
Yeah, not wanting to make any more social or cultural missteps, Jason is going to try to mimic Lecto exactly as he
Nice.
relays information.
Which I'm sure will be fine.
Oh yeah, he's perfect.
I am gonna. Okay, so hey, Jason, Lecto. When the conversation turns this way, Lecto's like already perpetually uncomfortable demeanor becomes significantly more uncomfortable. Like, without even her saying anything, you definitely get the impression that while she recognizes what Finn is talking about, she is reluctant to say anything in front of you or Lashes. Like, she considers responding and then looks at you and looks at Bugsy and looks at Lashes in just an intensely distrustful way, and shakes her head slowly. And as
Okay.
she's doing that, Bugsy sort of comes up behind you, Jason, and says to you, and like, here is the hard choice. Jason, if you kept pressing this, you might be able to get something out of her, but I think that she'd like run away after that. So you should probably drop this so that she can actually say a goodbye.
Yeah.
But you can press this issue and find out what she knows.
Nice.
Okay, so before we continue, Bugsy, so you are confirming that she looks uncomfortable. Like, she doesn't want to talk about this, right? Like, you kind of read my mind there where
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah. Jason would sidle up next to Finn and be like, yeah, so here's the thing, Finn.
Yes.
She does not, I don't think she wants to say with me around me and Lashes and probably Bugsy around. She kind of shook her head and she that those are not trusting eyes. I think it's kind of dark in here, but I'm gonna guess that's what that look is. So
you and me, she was always kind of stuck up.
just kind of like glance over at her and be like, all right, hope you didn't hear that. Yeah, and you know, like I know this is important to you, but I kind of want to help her move on, and Bugsy kind of informed me because she might just kind of run off if we try to press her, which we can, because I know this is important to you. I'm assuming. I kind of didn't understand half the things you said, but
I'm not here to bust up your gig. You know.
Okay.
I mean, if you and she have an understanding, and I understand that.
Okay.
It's fine. It's fine.
Because this is kind of, I'm gonna be honest, this is kind of like a first for me. I've never had to deal with like a not human ghost, so
Yeah.
I kind of feel like I'm intruding a little bit upon like your whole thing, Finn.
Oh, for sure you are, but that's good. Because otherwise, how would she say goodbye? I mean, I can't hear her. You know.
Yeah, I mean,
can't hear her. So
yeah. Well,
that's
yeah,
how that's gonna go.
That's true.
Fine.
Yeah.
But don't let them lick you or anything. When we get there.
What happens if they lick me?
Well, that's usually they're usually seeing what you do, and if you just make sure that they don't think that you're gonna let them do that.
Okay.
It'll be fine. Everything's gonna be fine. It's fine.
Okay, I trust you.
Thanks for the warning,
Finn.
Yeah, don't let them lick you.
Okay. All right. And I would turn to Bugsy, kind of like saddle back over to Bugsy. It's like, okay, the way Finn said it's going to be fine, I don't really know if I really believe them when they say it's going to be fine.
It's probably going to be fine. Like, what's the worst case scenario? You die? Been there, done that. Let's keep going. Hey, Lecto, we should probably...
Okay. All right. I mean, We're gonna have a conversation about that later.
I don't like the sound of that song.
You were very flippant when you said that, Bugsy, which I think it worries me a little bit as work best friend, business partner, husband.
The poltergeist talking smack to you?
Yeah,
Like
but
I
you know,
do
it's
again?
like it's just what we do. It's just like we're just it's you know, you banter with your friends. They are flippant with the value of your life,
It's not
which
that I
is
don't care.
you know,
It's that like Finny talking to Lecty, who's talking to Bugsy, who's talking to you.
yeah.
And here I am, just thinking, okay, I don't. Someone tries to lick me, they're gonna lose their tongue.
Yeah. I would say try not to attack any of them because I need to help Lecto say goodbye, and I feel like that might end up in a in a bit of a conflict, but
I
I
guess
don't
we got
want
more
to.
in common, Finny. I guess we got more in common than I thought. Insult against
Oh,
one ghoul means insult against them all, and they all fight together, right?
that's right.
That
That's right.
that is respectable and also makes me nervous.
It should.
Darklings are the biker gang of the sewers, and their bikes
Oh,
are
absolutely.
their
And
hands and feet.
we're in Darkling element. It's very dark, very gross down here, and none of you know your ways around. So really, they have an overwhelming advantage.
Yeah,
But it's
yeah,
probably gonna be fine.
yeah.
So which way now?
All right. Yeah, I don't. Hey, Lecto, you're in the way, or not in the way. You lead the way. You're not in the way. That was Marlo mistake.
I don't
Oh.
know how it works. I don't know how it works above ground these days, but when we tell someone they're in the way, it's not a good thing.
No, I'm not having a great day, y'all. Just go on. I'm following.
All right. So Lecto leads the way. Jason, because you can it is super fucking dark down here, but Lecto is very visible to you. You can kind of see her spiritual energy, and can follow that. And Finn, you can see pretty clearly because Darkling.
'Cause I'm me. Yeah.
And Lashes, I imagine in my mind, Lashes is still gently smoldering to produce enough light to see from.
Very cool.
Very, doing that thing where I flick my light every 5 minutes is going to be bad.
Oh, nice. That'll do it. Perfect.
Should we be
Or
flicking
maybe-
a fire when we're like in the sewers where there's presumably like weird gases and stuff like that?
We're going to
Definitely should.
Probably
100%.
It's not like a glow stick where like Lashes like snaps a bone really quick and then like it lights up.
Make me sound cooler than I am. Thank you.
Eventually, Lecto will guide you to what is just, I mean, it is one little dead end of sewer that looks no different to anything else. But as you get closer, you can see there are, a couple of Darklings there. Two of them look, honestly, super similar to Lecto to you, Jason.
Mhm.
And there are three others who are varying levels of smaller. It is clear at first glance that what we have here are Darkling children.
Oh, little babies.
And then as you get closer, all five of these, even the children, sort of their heads snap at you. They rear back, claws kind of forward. They see Finn and don't attack outright. But
Okay. So I guess Lecto, you can kind of I guess borrow my body for a little bit. And you might not be able to see though because I have normal human eyes, which are not very good at seeing in the dark. But I guess it's kind of like what you're comfortable with, Lecto, because I don't know. Maybe we could try to talk to these folks to let us in without.
And at this point, she cuts you off by leaping into your body.
Okay, great. Yeah.
She just sort of jumps onto your back and then sort of merges into you. And yes, briefly, you are overtaken by the spirit of Lecto.
Is
who...
Jason's spirit still in the physical? Are we like sharing a body right now, or did like my spirit get like kicked out?
I think your body got briefly kicked out, and you can see you are floating next to yourself.
Okay.
And it's deeply unsettling and uncomfortable.
It is my favorite part.
And Electo in your body sort of hunches down, and starts talking in your voice, but she says something along the lines of, Lecto. I guess she'd be saying it in your voice, so it'd be cuter than that. Lecto died. Ghost.
She's so bright and exuberant now.
She says who she is. Lecto died. Ghost. Friends, she says, indicating the other two and your own body.
Jason also waves, even though no one can see that.
Awesome.
And I just imagine like Bugsy's just like, put your hand down.
Okay, I can't see you. And then Lecto sort of moves forward a little bit closer and starts talking kind of quietly, and like looks back to make sure nobody gets too close. And she can see you, Jason.
Okay.
She can see you and Bugsy, and is like, stay back, and has a quiet conversation with these other Darklings. And like you hear the sounds of emotion, you hear tears, you hear a laugh, you hear yourself crying a little bit, which is weird. And then suddenly with like no real warning, you are suddenly back in your own body, inches away from a Darkling face.
Jeez. I'm not Lecto anymore. I'm Jason. I'm gonna slowly backpedal.
The Darkling, and now that you are close, like one of them is clearly the eldest, also sort of backs up a little bit and says, Lecto gone.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah. No problem. That's kind of what I do, but I'm glad my hands are kind of gross right now. Just touch the sewer floor. Nice. I'm glad I was able to help. Yep, not good at this. Okay, bye. Just gotta turn 180, walk back.
I'm gonna intervene in a second if this goes on much longer.
Yeah, Jason. Just like pivots on a heel and just goes straight back. Just starts walking away.
Don't give him a chance to realize that no, this is just a human now.
So the Darklings they let you leave. They didn't have to, but they did.
Thank you for not eating us.
You are able to find your way to an exit relatively quickly. There's lots of ways out of the sewer, and Finn is familiar enough with this area to get you out. Congratulations. As a result of this particular event, I think what you notice over the course of like the next week or so is like, Jason, just while you were minding your own business, you hear like a lot of Darkling voices in the gutters that you pass by or in the storm drains.
Finn? Is that
like
you,
there's
Finn?
a lot of movement at that one bathroom that has the broken wall that connects to the sewer. And then maybe a couple of days later, as you are like going to work, like, or possibly just getting off of work.
Mhm.
You go down into the basement to do whatever final tidying up you need to do. There is an unfamiliar Darkling who you do not know. You have not seen this fella before, who sees you come down and sort of nods and also lifts up his hands in an "I mean you no harm" gesture.
Okay. I have
Um,
chicken. Are you here for the chicken or beef? I got pork too. Finn never likes the sweet and sour sauce on the side, but I can give you some soy sauce or no. Okay, no, that's not.
I'm fine.
Okay,
You
cool.
did a service for some of my people. I heard about this,
Oh,
and
cool.
so I am putting in whatever amount of good word I can
Okay.
for you and your people.
Oh. Well, thank you. What's your name? I'm Jason, and then Bugsy's over there. You can't see him, but he's like, associate work husband.
I'm Gilcrest.
Gilcrest. Okay.
And if
Cool.
you see the one who calls themselves Finn, let them know that we missed them.
Oh.
And then Gilchrist sort of hunches up and like walks right out walks right past the fridge and a bunch of meat scraps in a way that is demonstrating a really superior strength of Darkling will to not just grab and shove some of this like these fucking loose chicken necks in their craw as they pass. However, you have lost your heat, your shadow heat. Congratulations, y'all.
Yes.
You have cleared that up because you did a service. I mean, it wasn't for the most popular Abyssal faction, but you have definitely done a good deed. So congratulations.
I think.
Hey.
Yeah, I
happy
think
Downtime.
after. Oh, sorry. I think after that whole thing with Lecto, Jason would have asked Bugsy like, "Hey, is that something maybe we could do for you? Like, did you have family that you never got to say goodbye to?"
Oh, there's nothing that I need except to help other people. I'm pretty sure I'm just sort of cooking some books, some behavior books. I'm doing all the help now that I didn't do in life. So you don't got to worry about old Bugsy. I'm just here to help everybody.
You shouldn't cook the books. You should be reading them. I mean,
community service, eh?
I mean,
Oh.
Okay, well, good work. Just nod and just walk away. But yeah, that's okay.
All right. So yeah, that was Downtime. How'd that go, everybody? Everybody got to do some stuff.
Yeah.
Yay!
Ooh,
and of course time passes. Probably not too much time. Like, I don't know how much time you want to let pass before you start really thinking about what you are doing next. I also like, and this is sort of a player decision. Don't know how much time you want to let pass before you're like, hey, we should not make too many more big decisions without the other member of our party here.
Yeah.
So I do want to kind of throw out this notion. Do you want to like spend some free play time to figure out what your next mission is now, or do we want to say, hey, today's a short downtime session because we only have 3 of our 4, and we will do more mission-oriented stuff starting next week? I kind of want to throw that out to the 3 of you because both are good choices to make.
I think it'd be good to at least get a few options discussed, and then once Angela is here, then we can kind of ask for her input and then make a final decision next week.
That sounds really good.
Sounds super good to me. So in that case, let us sort of free play cut to the casino, the new casino, the underground casino, which maybe a couple weeks later is looking a lot nicer. The Chase and Diamonds have done a surprising amount and quality of work. So by this point, like all the furniture that originally had just been kind of shoved into a corner has either been like repaired or taken away, hauled away somewhere. There is no waterfall yet. That is gonna have to come.
Ask about that.
But the place is nice. It's largely empty. It's largely an empty, clean space, but it is an empty, clean space. And like whatever reasonable amenities you might think you could have brought here, like a fridge, some nice chairs, a cot or two, you have had ample time to find that stuff and find a place to put it. So yeah.
I'd like to say Jason made a pillow fort, and if Lashes would hang out with him at all, I want to say at one point he did start the conversation with a conversation that he was like, "Hey, so who's Chase?"
Okay, I'm gonna presume that you're not making fun of me.
No.
The one is Chase.
But
It's like
the name of your gang is Chase and Diamonds, right? Like, so who's Chase? Who's the Diamond? I mean, your name's not Chase. Shouldn't the name be Lashes and Diamonds?
it's a good idea. Actually, is a good idea, but it's supposed to be like running, like a hunt. It's a metaphorical thing because we're in Vegas. Diamonds like cards. We're running after
But
chasing.
Oh, Chasing.
Yeah.
Okay. So the person's name is Chase Sing Diamonds.
How do I write
No?
this out? Sorry, I got a bit of a headache, and she is scratching where her horns are and maybe bleeding a little. But
Oh, you shouldn't. That's how you get an infection.
I'll rub some, splash a little vodka on it. It'll be fine.
Okay, yeah, that's disinfectant.
Finn comes over
Everything's
with
better if
a
you
bowl of
splash a little
popcorn
vodka.
and a bowl of raw meat and sets the popcorn down in front of both of you and then sits down with the bowl of raw meat and says,
So are we still doing movie night?
Ooh, yeah. Do we have a projector set up?
Sure. Okay. Why
or
not?
like we
This
found
place-
one of those old TVs that has like a VCR built into it.
Ooh, yes. You said free play, and we said slice of life.
Yep, apparently.
I don't know why I expected any less.
You get this
Actually,
place
okay.
any cushier, they won't freaking leave. We're gonna have to find another bunker for the casino.
I was
I'm
wondering.
gonna be the
where-
meanie who like tries to enforce plot like a jerk by saying that
I was heading in a plot direction.
oh, I'm sorry. Then I'll let you do yours.
Then, if this doesn't go where you want to go, then feel free to interrupt me. But
Okay.
as Finn sits down, they say to Jason,
I was wondering where did you think the restaurant should go for the new family restaurant for you?
It's a little
Want that
cozy for
above
that.
ground?
the
Could
the
that be
above
on
ground.
top? The
Oh,
restaurant could sit on top, maybe.
that would be a really nice view if we had like the front of the restaurant facing the waterfall. That'd be pretty cool. Or maybe it should be behind the waterfall and you have to walk into the waterfall to I
But
might
we
need
got
to
the
make
stairs. We got the stairs on both sides. How
Yeah.
are you gonna?
I don't know. I'm not a civic engineer, Lashes. You know
I'm
that.
not giving you two waterfalls. You got one.
Okay, you're right. You're right. No, I need to count my blessings and not force more waterfalls into because that's just too wet. Too many waterfalls. We're not a rainforest cafe.
A what?
Ooh, a rainforest cafe.
1970s Vegas.
Yeah.
And which part do we want to do first? The casino parts or the restaurant parts?
Well,
what happens next now? We found the space. It's a very good space.
do we own, like, do we need to have like some kind of title, or like are we gonna get in trouble for possibly not legally owning this space?
We should find out who owns this.
Ooh,
Yeah.
right.
If the werewolves were here, then probably nobody's checking up on it super regularly.
That's true. I mean, I could talk to James, I guess, the next time I see him.
Squatting only gets you so far.
Yeah. I guess we could look up
Bugsy sort of raises his hand and says, hey, Jason, I think that, like, you know a real estate lady who's involved in this. I think she can smooth over all the bumps what pertain to legal ownership. I think if you're really gonna be investing in a casino, which again is a distraction from our purpose here, but you know it's what you want to do. You definitely are probably going to want to have a gambling license if you want like civilians to be able to come in off of the street and not just illegal underground fight club goers. But B, like, you're probably gonna find up with mobsters pretty upset with you, whether you have a license or not. And you may want to consider ways in which this particular establishment either stays under their radar or gets proper protection money. Like, listen, I ain't proud of the way I used to be, but I did used to run a couple of casinos. And one of the things that made it real easy to work real hard is to go to other casinos, new casinos, and do a lot of threading and a little setting fire to make sure that they would give me their building or their money or whatever. So, like, that's an energy that's going to be turned on you.
Yeah, Lashes would probably like that last bit. Okay, so Bugsy, let me know what he was thinking, because he knows a lot about the law and breaking / enforcing ? It. So he was saying that we should probably get a license for the gambling, and Angela could help us with the kind of legal ownership stuff. So that shouldn't be too big of a deal, but his whole thing is we might get some heat on us with the local gangs, because we are stepping on their turf a little bit, which is weird to me because they don't have a waterfall. Maybe they should come up with a cool idea too. And this is not the way I would like to approach things, but he was saying we could maybe mess up their casino, casinos a little bit, maybe set fire to them. That was the part that made me think of Lashes. I feel like you'd enjoy that. Yeah. Eat them. Finn's got kind of the right idea. Yeah, I guess how do we want to go about this? Do we want to how legal should things be? And legal is kind of a nebulous term, right? Like, laws aren't clearly defined, really, are they?
Well,
if they were if laws were clearly defined, then why do people break them so much? That's kind of a
that's some very wise sayings, song. But okay, we got Finny. I think technically speaking, you're kind of dead. They can't really arrest you because what are they going to do? Give you the electric chair. Oh,
I mean, I think that would kill
the grid.
Finn.
Oh, okay. Well, all right. Well, okay, I see what you mean. Okay,
Darklings can die. We just kind of went through that.
Oh, right.
We don't have any ID, so
Right. Yeah. So how are they gonna prove that? You. Yeah. Okay. No. Bad example. Bad example. I'm just not too concerned about the ramifications because, yeah. Well, what we say we knock over if we convince the other casinos that they may want to give us a piece of their business and prevent unfortunate happenings. But what happens when one of those little itty bitty ones, like where it's just a row of slot machines and no, 90-year-old croupier? What happens when one of them is owned by some honcho downtown? So how do we, so I don't quite understand what Bugsy's getting at here, where we just mosey on in and not start a war. Not that I'm up against a
maybe we
war.
approach some of the factions and see if we can make agreements with them. Tell them we're opening a casino where they would all be welcome, and that in exchange maybe we need some protection, some help.
Oh yeah, so that's where you get that kind of a democratic thing going on. So we're not. They might be stabbing each other, trying to steal each other's souls out there. In here, it's you gotta settle at the blackjack table or
Yeah.
take it somewhere else. Gotcha.
Yeah, like we make an agreement with all of them that this is peaceful ground. Yeah.
Jason just like turns to Bugsy and just like whispers, "Is just like is stabbing each other and stealing each other's souls what democracy is? Because I don't know too much about like civics. That sounds wrong to me, but I don't know. I'm not the expert on this.
Stabbing each other is the oldest form of democracy. Ain't you never heard of Caesar?
The salad?
Bam.
All right. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So. Yeah. I think Finn's kind of on the right track there. I think what I'm kind of worried about is we can approach them as nicely as possible, but that doesn't mean they have to respond nicely in turn, right? Because we're
We
kind of
could
nobodies.
try and organize a meeting of faction leaders.
Oh,
So
okay.
I'm just throwing out an idea that is occurring to me right now. Where if we get them all in one room and we're hey, since you're all different kinds of weirdos, you're not gonna turn on us because that would turn into a big fight and you'd all kill one another, and just sort of present the idea to kind of a boardroom. Just set up a boardroom, kind of thing.
Hey, they have one of those at the water treatment plant.
So no, we'd want to do it in a neutral territory.
Okay.
We could even freaking bring in a mafioso. There's some of them that would be reasonably well informed about some of the Las Vegas underground and possibly represent the mob as a faction.
So out of character, I'm wondering, because I know one of Jason's things as the haunted is they don't want the spirit to take over their body, but for something like this where Bugsy is much more suited to talking and thinking about this kind of thing, would it be weird or out of character for Jason to be do you just want to borrow my body for a little bit and or would he run off with my body?
I mean, I know Bugsy would be into it.
I mean, I will give you this out of character. If you let Bugsy in, he is not going to go without a fight.
Okay, cool. Okay,
we'll
so
probably
Jason does
have to knock
that,
Jason unconscious at that point.
Okay,
Yeah.
so all right, so Jason does kind of have that sense, right? Whether that's something that's occurred before when Jason did get knocked unconscious or something, and Bugsy just fucking hijacked his body. Okay, so that would make sense as to why Jason's not just Bugsy, you should take the reins on this.
So
Okay.
You are on the short list of people I do not want to knock out.
Oh, well, thank you.
Aw.
That's a compliment, I think. Yeah, so
I think we could improve our odds by paying tribute to the dominant faction, or giving them some presents before the meeting too.
Okay, so
That's how we've always stayed somewhat out of trouble with my
Mhm.
Darkling family, at least.
Yeah.
You just give the other factions presents when they're mad at you, and sometimes they leave you alone.
Yeah. Actually, that reminds me. I think the Darklings are your people have kind of I think there's some goodwill about me going around on them, and
Oh, why's that?
because of the whole thing with Lecto. I was closing the other night, and this person, this Darkling, who I've never seen before,
Oh,
they they were like, "Hey, you're a cool guy, Jason," and maybe not like
oh.
that exactly. I can't remember. It was dark, and I can't remember things good in the dark, I guess. But they said they wanted me to pass a message on to you, Finn,
Oh
that
yeah.
your family misses you.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Did they leave a name or?
Yeah, it was G something. G
Hmm,
uh oh
um,
god.
Gasket,
Yeah.
Grime,
Gears,
uh,
Uh
Grinda.
no.
Goo,
G-
Was it Gilbert?
no,
Uh,
Gilcrest. That is what he said his name
um,
was, and he says they miss you. I don't
oh,
like the face you're making.
I don't either.
That looks like a face you make when I accidentally give you good chicken.
So,
Finn looks around and looks into all of the corners. Like,
um, that's nice. You met our faction leader.
Oh,
That's great.
oh, uh,
Here, he came here.
no, he came to my family's restaurant. My
Quick
aunt.
question. Just a quick question. Did
Yeah.
he say Finn?
Yes. Yes. Is that bad?
It's probably fine.
No,
Probably-
no, 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 no,
Um,
no. I know that those words in that way you said that's bad.
I
What
thought
is
you were
that?
scary with all your teeth showing, but when they're all gone, now I'm like, ugh.
Yeah, that you're so gummy.
Finn is
Right.
walking kind of backwards over to the door that leads to that bathroom, and then kind of flattens against the wall next to the door, and then slams the door shut and locks it from the outside.
Oh, so they can't come in. Okay.
okay. Can I stay with you tonight?
Me or lashes?
Either one. Either
Oh.
one's good.
Yeah, sure.
I don't got no place
Great.
else to be.
I mean, you probably don't. If it seems like you want to avoid this Gilbert guy, so I
Let's
guess
not
you
say
should.
his name anymore. That's
Okay.
French.
Oh, okay. So
Finn
Not gonna lick
comes
us, is he?
skittering back over to the two of you and leans in. Is like,
So here's the thing.
okay.
I don't really. I was supposed to go to a meeting, and I didn't go.
Okay.
And Gilchrist knows. This is how I know that he knows. I already knew he knew, but now he knows. I know he knows. And oh,
I don't get it.
it could be bad.
Okay.
That's all. It just could be bad.
Was it
You
like?
want money? What?
Yeah. Do you owe money? Do you owe chicken?
But I left the family.
Oh, but he said they miss you.
Yeah.
Oh, was that like a threatening? He misses you.
Well, next time it's
I'm
not going to
sorry,
be a
did you get
miss.
the idea that my people are super sentimental?
Yes.
No.
Oh,
No.
well, you're
That's kind of a
you're
Finn thing.
Oh, I mean, Lecto
That's-
wanted to say
that's-
goodbye to her family.
Yeah, we didn't hear what they had to say, though, did we? I mean, a lot of Darklings die in the dark, and they don't stick around as ghosts, Jason. I think there was more to just, and it wasn't just tears and laughs and oh, what a good time we had as the hated monsters among monsters that live in the sewers and eat raw meat. There's
I mean,
not a lot of reminiscing to do.
I heard laughter.
Yeah, we do
Okay.
laugh sometimes.
Yeah,
Things
like
get
the
fun.
really nervous one. Yeah, just yeah.
Mhm.
And when you say probably fine. Okay.
Yeah.
I think probably you should stay with Lashes, or maybe Angela once she's done with her business, because obviously he knows where I live.
I don't know. What's Angela gonna do? Sell him a house? Or Veronica? Oh,
I mean, it's great that he
Or
told
not
you
Angela, yeah, Veronica,
that
sorry.
you've got some good. He wouldn't lie to you about that. If he said that you did a good thing, then he does think that. But simultaneously, I might be in some real trouble with my faction.
Oh, well, that's not great.
No,
All
it's
right.
not great.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, now we know. And we are on Finn protection alert. So
Thank you. Thank you.
yeah.
all right. Yeah.
Wait, do you want me to get you like a wig, or
I'll just grab one of my pairs of sunglasses. If I stay somewhere that's relatively well lit, it'll be uncomfortable for me, but it'll be safer.
Oh, I mean, I can get you like a parasol. You know what a parasol means? It means for the sun. It's a parasol.
Huh.
No? Okay.
Wouldn't it be
Yeah,
two parasols then?
That would be nice. That's nice of you to offer. Thank you.
Of course.
Thank you
Yeah,
for that.
Finn. I'll get you
That's very cool.
some nice parasols.
Yeah, he's gonna tear
Parasols,
me
as
to
they
pieces.
say in places that say that kind of thing.
I mean,
Say it that way.
Definitely, he's
I mean, maybe-
definitely gonna rip me to shreds.
Oh,
What?
no. I'm not going to let that happen to you, Finn.
Can we
Oh,
just,
there-
I don't know, pay him off? You said you give people
Possibly.
gifts? Well, what
Yeah,
kind
if we
of gift
give him
is...
enough. I should probably go talk to him.
Ugh.
Was this an important meeting? Because sometimes my aunt and uncle have like business meetings and I don't show up, but they kind of look at me with disappointment that, all right.
I mean,
They
there
don't
was really
check
only
in.
one item on the agenda, which was a plan for all the Darklings. So I think kind of important.
Okay, yeah, I could see that being important. All right. Do they
Oh,
want
boy.
their own casino? Maybe we could.
Well, I didn't go to the meeting. So.
Okay. All right.
I mean, we was Jason. We was just talking about having a meeting with lots of faction heads.
Yeah.
If that's something we want to do, then that'll give us an opportunity to come face to face with this Gilchrist dope.
It's
Yeah.
filled with
And
Don't call him that. Come on,
I
man.
can't hear you. Sorry.
Yeah. Nah. So Bugsy says, this is a little bit unfortunate for you, Finn, but we were wanting to have
thank
a
you,
leader.
Bugsy.
Yeah. We were wanting to have a meeting with all the faction leaders, and
That's true.
if Gilbert
Mhm.
wants to, I mean, you don't have to go. I can go since he didn't eat
No,
me.
I should definitely go.
You should go. Okay. Do you want
He'll
one
be
of
so
us?
happy. He'll be so happy at being in on the ground floor instead of underneath it for once. He'll call it all off. He'll say, no, Finny, you're good people. I should never have doubted you. Maybe I'm getting the idea that I'm not supposed to cut off his tongue.
I like your optimism, Lashes. It's so good.
It's more
It's so
like
That's what she's known for, her optimism.
Yeah, it's more like the plan A. Plan
Okay.
Plan 0.
What's plans B through Z?
Lot of fighting.
lot
and,
of violence.
And for those plans, I need new leathers that haven't been singed in 10
Okay.
places.
So, step 2 in plan A, get Lashes new leathers.
Oh, I can do that, but you want to go? We go shopping.
Yeah, we need to get Finn some parasols.
I don't. Let's go to the biking outfitters and
They sell parasols at the biking outfitters.
I don't know.
I think
and
that's
now
more
is when we shift into a fashion montage.
Yeah.
We're gonna see Finn in like all kinds of different pairs of sunglasses.
Oh, that's
And like
adorable.
posing with like
Glow up.
umbrellas.
Totally.
So I'm gonna stop y'all there because it sounds like we have a notion of a plan, which is like for the purposes of kind of getting ourselves recognized and possibly protected, we're gonna meet with all the faction leaders of Vegas.
Would the ghosts also have a place in this meeting? Like, I know they have a faction and have a faction leader, but it's not like they're and they don't own casinos, would I actually be able to get them to sort of be on our side, like kind of represent, like we would be their sort of mortal representation of that faction, kind of, and like they're kind of, it's like a mutual thing where, because right now we have
I
no
think Jason will
standing with
probably be the
anyone else.
ambassador.
Yeah, we're just like a couple of people. Like if they wanted, they could just fucking kill us at the meeting or whatever, But if we have like a bunch of ghosts or something, kind of giving us a bit of oomph, I'm wondering like if that's something they would
Form a ghost faction.
Yeah, I mean, I think that like there definitely is a ghost faction. They definitely will be interested in this.
Mhm.
How interested they will be is probably gonna wait till next week, as I have to figure out how I'm gonna run this as a mission. Like what the fuck even is this? Is this a montage of how you meet the faction leaders? Are we just gonna start in a boardroom and just have a chat? I don't know.
Yeah.
I need one calendar week to figure it out.
Perfect.
But I will say that as far as a mission and an angle go, like I totally love this idea. I'm
Cool.
gonna have to do so many terrible impressions.
Yeah, you're gonna really be on the ball.
I'm gonna have to do Marilyn Monroe and a Hunter S. Thompson. Beans.
There'll be a lot going on.
So that's going to be very exciting. I am tremendously excited for this.
Just gonna make Laura RP with herself as like 10 different NPCs in this meeting.
It's gonna be great. But that is gonna have to wait until next week. So thank you for your free play. I'm very like tense but excited to see where this is going to go. Shall we do our plugs and goodbyes then?
Yeah, I need to know how many parasols we got for Finn though.
You got 6 parasols.
Oh, nice.
All
Okay.
of them are like bright baby pink. That was the only one they wanted. I don't know.
Okay. All right.
The only ones I wanted.
Well, they match their eyes. The parasol, yeah.
I thought those were contacts.
All right.
Baby.
I got the big face, so I'm gonna do plugs first. Hey everybody, hey out there in the audience, thank you so much for watching this game of Abyssal. This was a funny one. Hey, I'm Lara Paige Turner. You can
Not
find me
Croft.
on the internet on Twitter at GlaveGuizarm. Or you can follow at Abyssal_RPG, where I'm just gonna plug this thing going on. Or you can go to hell. Fuck you.
Hello, I am Ash, the other co-designer, and I am also currently running a Kickstarter. I'm going to drop the link to that into the chat. It's a different game that I wrote and put together called Unfamiliar. It's a tarot-based storytelling game of a journey of a magical creature through the underworld. Yeah, we're about halfway through our Kickstarter right now, and would love to keep it going strong. All right, next.
Oh, my name is Raven. I play Lashes, and you can find me at various places as Raven the GM, like Game Mixtress on Twitter. I stream on Twitch very occasionally.
You're streaming on Twitch right now.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I host my own stream too. So I play games, usually independent games that friends or friends of friends have done. Okay. Yes.
Hey
That
everyone.
Nice.
I'm Marlo. I play Jason, your local himbo ghost person. And you can find me on Twitter at BappyGoLucky, and I also take part in a podcast called the Attorney Archives, which you can also find us on Twitter at the Archives Pod, and we do a whole lot of different TTRPGs and stuff like that. So check us out if you like to have podcast juice flowing into your ears or something.
Ew.
Okay, wait. I had a joke earlier when you said the title of the game, right? You said the Covert Casino on the Unseen Strip, right? And
Yeah.
in my mind, I was like, the Unseen Strip is what it's called when a ghost is part of the strip. There was the strip club. I was like, there's a so close that I could never figure out a punchline for it. I will figure it out at one point.
That's when Bugsy joins. Well, there's Ghost Holster and Flesh Gun. I don't know.
God.
Oh God.
Me and my big mouth.
I'm just hitting the goodbye video now. Goodbye.
My big mouth.